So another classic battle between these two schools, and Don Bosco able to take it for the second time this season. The Ironmen headed back to a section final for the first time since 2011, and they've got a date with St. Joseph on December 4th at MetLife Stadium. We're in Ramsey tonight. Mack Rosenberg, FiOS 1 Sports. And fans here in River Edge are hoping they'll have a good crack at winning it all. Scanlon says there are 3 things he learned in the military that he likes to teach his players: value, duty, and honor. And now, thanks to the efforts of his players and this entire organization, it's beginning to pay off as they continue to defend the blue line. Featuring a classic matchup, the high-rolling offense of St. Peter's Prep trying to defend its section title. They got the local kid on the mound, Long Island's own Stephen Matz. They're feeling good. How are the fans feeling? Well, we caught up with a few of them to find out. And with the victory, the Crusaders extend their regular season winning streak to 15 straight games. They'll host St. Anthony's right here next Saturday. How about those Bronx Bombers back in the playoffs for the first time since 2012, this time facing the Houston Astros. And as they often do, turnovers telling the story in this game, the Warriors forcing 6 Rye turnovers. And as a result, they're on their way to the state championship. Going to take on Cornwall in the semifinals up in Kingston in 2 weeks. We're at Arlington High School. Mack Rosenberg, FiOS 1 Sports. Well, get excited because it's playoff time on the high school football gridiron. Semifinal number 1 in the non-public Group 4 playoffs, featuring a classic matchup, the high-rolling offense of St. Peter's Prep trying to defend its section title, taking on a hard-nosed defensive squad in St. Joseph. A trip to MetLife Stadium on the line Friday night at the Caven Point Athletic Complex in Jersey City. And we pick things up. First quarter, St. Joseph would get on the board first. Austin Triglia, the running back, working his way into the end zone. Ball comes loose, but he broke the plane. 7-0 Green Knights. Late first half now. It is 14-7 Green Knights, but St. Peter's would get the aerial attack going. Jonathan Lewis going deep to KJ Gray, backwards falling down, but he's got it for a 25-yard touchdown. And we've got a ball game, 14-all at the break. We'll skip ahead to the fourth quarter now. St. Joseph with a 3-point lead, and on 4th and 9, they're going to go for it. Nick Patty, he's going to roll out and then unload deep to the end zone. Joe Neglia somehow comes down with it. Talk about a gutsy decision paying off for St. Joseph, and that would seal the ball game. 37-27 the final. For FiOS 1 Sports, I'm Mack Rosenberg. Have a great night. On a brisk fall afternoon, it was the new kids on the block, Our Lady of Lourdes and Rye, the ones who've been there before, both looking to punch a ticket to the state championship. And it was a battle from the start. First quarter, Lourdes looking to take advantage on the deep ball, but Rye's Billy Chabot leaps up to pick it off. The game remains scoreless after 1. Mid-second quarter, the Garnets would look for the deep attack. The Warriors able to respond. How about Luke Tim? All 6'5" of them getting up to pick it off. Lourdes has life. Ensuing drive after Rye fumbled a punt, the Warriors would take advantage. It's Tim's again. He does it all on both sides of the ball. It would set up an easy quarterback keeper as Dean Roger takes it in for the score. 7-0 Lourdes with 6.5 minutes to go before halftime. Minutes later, Warriors have it back now and facing a 3rd and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Roger finding Joe Scaglione, and Scaglione will do the rest. 54 yards to pay dirt, 14-0 Lourdes, and the upset was on heading into halftime. We'll skip ahead to the fourth quarter, same score, and Rye starting to gain some momentum. Quarterback T.J. Lavelle with an 8-yard scamper for 6, 14-7 Lourdes with 7:23 to go. The Garnets would get it back with under 3 minutes left, but the turnover bug would ultimately be their undoing as Lavelle has it poked away. Lourdes recovers, and that would be the capper on the Warriors' first ever Class A title.
But I knew we were going to be competitive. With the kids we had, the group of seniors we had, and they really rose to the occasion in every game. We overcame a few injuries, and they came up big. You know, they got better. They've gotten better each week.
I always just say, everyone, as long as we do our job, we're going to win. So everyone just had to execute, and everyone did. Because if one person's not executing, you know, everything just falls to pieces, and everyone did their job. Like, this was a total team effort. It's crazy performance by everyone.
And as they often do, turnovers telling the story in this game. The Warriors forcing 6 Rye turnovers. And as a result, they're on their way to the state championship. Going to take on Cornwall in the semifinals up in Kingston in 2 weeks. We're at Arlington High School. Mack Rosenberg, FiOS 1 Sports.